Yo, what is going on? Get these. Why can't I use that yet? Okay, that's what. Gotta get moving. Gotta get moving. Already late. Biv. Oh my gosh, this guy hopping in, going exclamation sponsor right off the bat. So let's get right into this here. First of all, don't waste any time. TZ Andy up and running. Was unaware that this was happening right now, so just a ever so slightly. I was gonna start at 12 anyways. Running a little bit behind. You know how it is. Ogre Maul right off the bat. Is this even on players 3? Let's go to 7. Right. Good, I think I got everything going. By the way, anyone watching the VOD later, anyone jumping in here real quick, huge thanks to PC Bros. Huge shout out to PC Bros for sponsoring the stream. Check out the link in the description on YouTube. Go through that link, use code SweetPhil no space, and you get a discount. And also, I do get a small commission, so you are supporting the channel as well. Toasty Bros on YouTube, great guys. Check them out. Welcome in, everybody. Brad, thank you for the. Whoa, what? 30 months of Slayership. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel for a very long time. No good. Bunch of large chimes, scratch those, sip of coffee. Welcome in, everybody. Yoshi, Brad already shouted out in Biv. Boris Fear Productions, welcome in. I seen Saffron up there right off the bat. I think is that Poma? I think that's how you pronounce that. What's going on? Ooh, man, coffee's so good, so good. Boy Slav, welcome in. Wicked Ball there over on Twitch. What's up, my man? Holding it down for the Twitch folks over there. Lacquered plate off the bat. Not set, though. Rare. Don't think there's anything here. Hard to tell sometimes. Fred, the man, what is going on? Finished my uniques only single player self-found pally. Nice. That sounds like quite the challenge. Quite the challenge. Probably quite the grind, I would imagine, huh? Won't find too many uniques usually on playthrough, so you probably got to grind it out to get those uniques, I bet. Nice work. Jay Frenetic, what is going on? Welcome in. Loving the channel. Here's to 30 more months. Appreciate you. Absolute legend. Pretty cool starting the day with a TZ, Andy. So yeah, I was thinking of doing after this. I'm thinking about just going with Wind Druid. I wanted to do like my strictly cold damage druid. I still might do it. But the thing is I don't want to make a Doom because they're really expensive. Really expensive. And I feel like it really sets the build off. I could make a 4-socketed Monarch because the way that I did it when I made the video about that particular build before, I took a Monarch and put 4 facets in it for my shield. But man, getting that 40 to 60 minus cold res, I do have the minus 24. I made a Passion or whatever, but oh my gosh, dude. If I could make a Doom Berserker Axe, I mean I could, but oh my gosh. Hell Low Cham. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know, maybe I should make that, huh? Maybe. You could use a Doom for a few different things. A Doom Zerker. I could use that for a couple different things. I don't know. Maybe I could be talked into it. I don't know. I want to, but then it's so expensive. Not that it's a huge deal at this point. I have a bunch. Found it several times, but you want to get 4 sockets on this, not 3. So, but it's a rare elite base, so it's just a little on the neat side. Little on the neat side. We got one vote for do it. No balls. This guy, Joseph. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmases, Michael. Christmas in July. Nice. Francisco, what it do? What it do? Welcome in. All right, Andy. You didn't pay off last time. You better pay off this time. Got not much last time. Baby's not sleeping too much. Biv says, responding to Fred up there. Yeah, I hear that's a thing, right? It's been so long for me, but luckily my daughter wasn't too bad. Probably only like maybe it was like 3 or 4 weeks she started sleeping pretty good. So I got super lucky, I guess you could say. Superior Dusk. We'll check that out. That might be like the best possible base of all time, huh? And this. Best base of all time? One socketed, a little bit extra durability. Thank you. Golden Magic Fine coming in with like number 11. Appreciate you. Don't forget, fellas, hit that like button. Jay Frenetic got his first cham recently. Oh, you're trying to decide between a Metamorphosis and Doom, huh? Yeah, I think I used my first cham. I think I chammed in Ariats was the first cham that I used. Just because Barbarian, you want to have that cannot be frozen like mandatorily, right? None of those even worth looking at. Might not have been the best use of the first cham that I ever used, but I think something like chat talked me into doing it. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Hakazan, what's going on? May the loot be with you. That's what I'm hoping. Did TZ Andy the other day when I was streaming and didn't really get a whole lot of good stuff. Got a couple of elite base like uniques, but like not usable ones, you know. Meh. 45 life skiller. Ogre Mall. Gotta check it. Just in case it's the most ridiculous thing we ever seen. I thought I seen something up here I want to look at. Oh yeah, just in case. Fissure. 3 to Fissure. What would you guys say? What optimal skill on a Flickering Flame Druid? Is it Fissure or Volcano? Or what do you guys think? What does everybody like using the most? I got this Fissure one. Because that's another thing, Flickering Flames. I haven't even found good Flickering Flame bases, which is really strange. I don't know why I can't find anything that I'm looking for. Small says you Armageddon, huh? Urus, not ethereal. Fiercest TZ Andy's been terrible for him. Just no luck. Yeah, I've been getting not great luck either. I know a lot of people, and I don't believe there's anything to it, but maybe it's just dumb luck. It honestly does seem like I used to get way better luck off of TZ Andy. Just figment of my imaginations, I guess. Hello from Russia. What's going on? I'm sorry, I can't read that because it's all written in Russian. I can't read like Cyrillic or whatever it is. But welcome in. Oh, Methuis Lucas, I think pronounce that. So I have a macro on my mouse. So I have it's like a little program that you push one button, and then it tells the computer to essentially like push buttons in the order that you pre-program it to kind of say. So I push a button on the side of my mouse, and then it goes and selects that. It hits enter, hits the H key to select hell difficulty, so then automatically enters the game again. Hakazan said he thinks it's been secretly nerfed. TZ Andy. I don't know. I don't want to like get into conspiracy theory stuff, but I mean, I don't know. My luck has it's changed so much. Like, they're just finding nothing over and over again. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Did I see the new D4 class reveal? I heard about it. I haven't really looked at it at all. I'm gonna be honest. D4 just doesn't do anything for me anymore. Like, I don't know. Anytime they like announcing all this new stuff, hey, we're doing this thing new, exciting, rah! Like, you know, in D2R, I'm like anti-change guy, right? So like, it kind of makes sense that like, oh my god, everybody, look, there's new stuff, wah! Like, doesn't really excite me in D4 either. Just like it doesn't really do any, like, just like I don't want things in D2 to really change a lot. So, I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to say the game's absolutely terrible. It's not a terrible game. I just don't react the way other people react. I don't like the same things other people like. I don't enjoy, you know, all the time things that everybody else enjoys, you know, stuff like, so like, just my opinion and just the way that I react to like new stuff, bringing in new things, like new equals exciting, new equals good. It's just not how I am. So yeah, just, yeah, doesn't excite me, doesn't really get me, you know, get the juices flowing or anything. So let's get your tinfoil hats out, guys. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, because RNG is random, even if it is even if the drops are kind of like juiced up for easy Andy. I mean, we got 5 uniques here, but like all Garbo, Hyperion, Spear, Ariox, Needle. Joseph, yeah, I agree with that too. I don't think anything about D2R, I don't think they're going to change or rebalance or do anything else with D2R. Not really a lot of motivation for them to do that, right? They don't want to hype people up to get them to stop playing Diablo 4 that has microtransaction cosmetics, or mega transaction cosmetics, as the case may be. You know, they don't want people to stop, pull back from playing their cash cow. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Smulps, there you go. I'm on board with that one. D2 for life. SF6. I don't know what SF6 is, Dark. SF6. I'm really bad at acronyms, apparently, or I don't know. Oh no, I never know what letters stand for when people put them in the chat. Like, they'll be like, how do you feel about the Nova ES sorceress? And I'm like, ES? What does that mean? I can't figure it out. I don't know. I don't even know why. Oh, Street Fighter. Okay. I don't like bacon, says the Cruise, because I don't like things everybody else likes. No, I like what is good is actually the Cruise tofu bacon. Have you ever had that before? Tofu bacon's where it's at. It's way better than regular bacon. Well done steaks too. Windy time after this. So I was thinking I kind of wanted to do my strictly cold version, to where like literally you have so much minus cold res and plus cold damage that on players up to players 3, you just telly stomp, and before you can even throw a tornado out, everything drops dead around you. But I don't know, I'm choking on the price tag to make a Doom, but I don't know, maybe I will make a Doom, because I mean, I have these runes, like, am I ever going to use them? You know? I'm kind of at that point now where it's like, I have 1 item left on my grail, and I have all of these runes that I've never used yet. So I might as well use them. Maybe I will make a Doom. Tofu bacon unsub. Don't actually, I don't know. They don't, I don't think they make tofu bacon, do they? I mean, they probably do. That was just a joke. Just a joke. Yeah, what else are you going to use those runes for? Yeah, I keep thinking like, oh, well, no, I'll need it in the future, or I'll use it now, and then I'll find a better base like tomorrow, you know, and then I'll be mad that I made the rune word because now I have a much better base, you know what I mean? I don't know. Keep thinking things like that, but gotta use them, right? It's the tofu bacon thing was a joke, fellas. Please don't unsubscribe, everybody. Let me look at the... I know it's in the middle of TZ Andy, but let me look at my rock mule real quick. I have one cham. I only have one cham at the moment. I don't know. I thought I had more than that. I know I used... Geez, yeah. I guess I only ever found 2 on this single player. I got a Zod. I got a cham. What else needs a cham? Doom use a cham? I have 2 lows. I know you have a low in there, and I don't know what else was in there. I forget. Cham is Metamorphosis, I think, so I do want to make a Metamorphosis too, but I can't find a good base. I think it's just maybe those 2. Or does Plague use a cham? I don't know. Bunch of weird. Oh! Brad coming in with 10 gifted Slayerships. Thank you so much, Brad. My gosh. Supporting the channel, gifting some memberships to 10 fine Demon Slayers. Thank you so much. And then Jeezy coming through with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Jeezy. Thank you so much, guys. Means a lot, supporting the channel. You like me. You really like me. Doesn't misuse cham. Really? All that stuff uses cham? Jeez. Unbelievable. Joseph says if I make Doom, he's gonna make Bramble. There you go. All right, maybe I think I'm gonna do the make Ice Bow too much fun on Strafe. She's yeesh.
Cheesy Baby 43 donated $2 through Super Chat. HBD Phil 29 never looked better.
29, huh? Back in my day, I remember when I was 29. Appreciate you for the $2 super chat. Yeah, I'll show you. You know what I need to do? Maybe one of you guys. I know you guys are super smart. I'm not smart. You guys are smart. Screenshot my page of random runes that I am gonna cube up here, and I haven't got around to it because I'm kind of scared and lazy sort of at the same time. Right here. Screenshot that. Do the math. How high could I cube this up to? I could probably get a cham out of these, right? With all these pulls, gulls, a few ohms and vexes here, a couple sirs up here. Maybe not a cham. Well, yeah, I could probably get it up to a cham, but it would take like everything. What's your guys' bet? No, I couldn't. What? Oh, or no, you won't do it. That's probably. What's your best guesstimation on how high I could cube that, anyways? There are 3 Sir runes there, so. Oh, at least we get a rare item. I think, let's see, Succubus Skull, is this Bone Flame, right? So I think this one, if it rolled real good, you can use it on some builds? It's just 2 skills, 20, or walk run, so I guess not really. This isn't the one I was thinking it was, then I guess. Succubus Skull, it is a rare item. Maybe not used that much, so, but 150 looks suspiciously like an anti-perfect defense roll too, or it's one of those ones that just rolls way lower. But either way, I don't really need her. Not like you use that for anything. Night Zeal, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months in advance. Now that's some legendary work right there. 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Night of Zeal. You legend. When I start cubing it up, I'll be surprised at how little I actually get. You might not be wrong. I know I'll get at least to a Burrune. I have two sirs here. Do ohms go up to ohms go up to lows, don't they? Low. Those 2 lows would go up to. Oh no, I don't think I can cube up lows. Yeah, I probably won't go. I'll probably have to stop at like lows and stuff. I can't really justify going higher than that, I don't think. Really. Yeah, I feel you're pretty right there. Another Raven lore from Andy. Any good? Yeah, Raven lore is good for fire druids. Some people say it's even the biz for fire druids. So it can roll wildly different. So there's like 6 different things that can all roll. So if you do get like a perfect Raven lore or something, ethereal. No, not ethereal. 189 shaft stop. Okay, kind of cool. Kind of reminds me back in the day, you know, when these were war all the time. So did I check out the Spiritborn stuff? I actually did not at all. No, we were kind of talking about it earlier, and I don't know, it just doesn't excite me at all. I don't know. Oh, Brad says, oh, that 150 is a perfect roll on that Bone Flame. Gotcha. On the defense, anyways. The exponential math gets you quick. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Colossus Blade, Elite Base on the set item. This is another one I want to take a look at. BK set. I don't know what the bonuses on that are. Usually a lot of the bonuses aren't crazy. I got a set sitting around, so I don't need to keep that. But I had a video idea with that set and some other stuff, so. Let's see, the X, three of each, and you cube up everything else, says Knight of Zeal. Yeah, I pretty much got four of each is essentially what I went with, but yeah. That's not a bad, I mean, we're pretty much the same thing. With the exception of some of the higher runes, depending on what they are. Depending. Bullcathos set just sounds cool. Yeah, kinda. Plus, it's kind of neat that it's only 2 items, and you get and it's a full set. Now, I don't know what the bonuses are. They're probably not anything spectacular, but you could literally throw on like, yeah, because it only takes up 2 spots. Like little sets like that, I think are kind of cool. Little sets are like partial sets that have good bonuses on them and stuff. 2 all skills. 200 damage to undead and demons. Well, that's all it gives, says Bit. I'll take your word on it. I trust you. I trust you. Joseph said he found a 2-2 Armageddon and Fissure Helm debating. Yeah, the thing with Flickering Flame is it's not super expensive, right? So it's not like it's like Burr, Ohm, Low, Cham, Low or something, you know, like you know, like Doom is. It's just got a Vex in it, right? And then some mid runes or whatever that you have you'll find a trillion of eventually, so it's not too painful to make. Let me hold on one second. Does it have a few other little things on there? Gotcha. Deadly Strike. Ooh, that's not bad. Printer stream. Yeah, not really a true printer stream today. I actually got plans later, so I had to stream earlier in the day. Not the usual Friday night beers and burrs and printers and other things that we say and do on stream. So, I thought for sure that was a perfect Mars. Thing with set items too, you could always socket them. Stick in what they is it a Burr rune that gives you Crushing Blow or something? Or a low rune gives you more deadly strike, I think. So, yeah. All right, one of these has to be good. Oh, told ya. Not that it's that great. Cast rate on a FCR, on a assassin, except for some, you know, mind blast applications, I suppose, and teleporting not that great. But, look, another one? Oh, what? 2 to assassin skills again. That's kind of funny. You know, neither one of them really quite god tier, but kind of funny, I guess. Kind of funny. I mean, we'll just toss them. Whatever. They're not going to be... I'll never use them on here. All right, what else is over here? Ooh, Langer Breezer. I always tell the story every time I find that one. I was using that early on, and I couldn't get a win for us, and I, you know, was like, oh my gosh, this thing is magic find on it. It's bananas. Professor Thork, welcome in. Morning, morning. It was wrong. What? You got all the, you probably got all the old school D2 stuff memorized from the decades of playing that, huh? I'll tell their fuck. Sasquatch, welcome in. Randy says, click that like button. Appreciate you. Don't forget, fellas, like button on YouTube. Helps me out, you know, it's free, you know how YouTube is. That schmucky algorithm. War boots and death mask. Alright, alright. So some gore riders. It's useful. It's good for melee characters. Not that insanely crazy, but you know. Good old Tails mask down here too, and a Sunder Charm. Ooh, almost anti-perfect though, but I mean, you get all 3 of them together, kind of neat, little dropping all this stuff. Magic Find, I think. Ooh, I like that green color. I just like that green color on the helmet. Magic Find, it's like 300 something, Hassan. 300 somewhere in there's. Somewhere's in theirs. Francisco says wishes he could be a content creator. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. If you're not very big like me, it can be a little bit scary sometimes, but you know. Can't complain. Can't complain. Rapaz, what's going on? Thork over here says killed Nightmare Bell this morning. 61 cold Sork. Thork says hell's full of cold immune. Should I respec? No. What I would recommend doing is like turn up the players count in Nightmare, and like if you want to level up more, if you want to level up to the high 60s, low 70s, do that with a high players count in Nightmare. And then just essentially what I'm doing right here is what you do in Hell difficulty. Woo! Did I not? You just teleport through everything. Like in Act 1, you literally just teleport through the whole game. Kill Andy, kill the Act boss. I keep missing. Can you? Okay. Boom. You move on to Act 2, you teleport through. You grab only the stuff you need to. Move on. Oh, Facet hiding in here. Bro. Just hiding. We need that loot filter. I know D2's gonna be getting some updates soon, right? We need that loot filter. I could get a single player one. I'm just lazy, I guess. 5-5. Oh, boom. I'm happy with that, I suppose. At least -5 on the lighting, -5, 4. Not too shabby. I mean, it's offline single player. You can't get perfect all the time, right? So we'll hang on to that one. I don't think there's anything else over there. Maybe, maybe not. Shmoobla, welcome in. Need to go to work. Wants to continue, but has to go to work. Gotcha. Yeah, I know it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Drax over there. Those were vamp races, which would be soul drainers. Unless I missed something. Wouldn't be the first time, right? Thresher. Here's an elite base. It's pretty rare to find. Stormspire, but yeah. Why would you have a weapon that casts chain lightning and charge bolt when struck? Why wouldn't that be on striking? I don't get it. Why wouldn't that be on striking? And especially when it's 2% chance when struck. Like, that's such ridiculousness. Such ridiculousness. Lurk and work is the way, says Trash. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, Thork says he can handle Frigid on player 7. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to level, really. Max players count. Even, because you do get more experience even on players 8, even though it's offline single player, if that's what you're playing. Which I assume it is, if you're talking about changing the players count there, Thork. Yeah, jack it up to players 8 and just spam. If you spam Eldritch, just Eldritch over and over again for like 2 hours, or even like an hour, you'll level up pretty dang quick. Oh, okay, couple armors. We got, oh, I'm about to die here in a second. 192 on the Guardian Angel. Hold up. I'm about to get wrecked here. Eh? How do you play this game again? I keep hitting the wrong buttons. We'll take these guys out real quick. Maybe. Or real slow. My build specifically made only for Andariel, so. And then a Gladbane, 195. Decent roll on both of those, huh? Nice. Nice. American Terror Zone is different than Europe. No, I'm on offline single player, so mine will be different than yours than online. T-Dup says missing another TZ Andy. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's the bad thing about Terror Zones. They try to FOMO you into playing when you can't or don't want to play. So, wish they wouldn't do things like that, but I didn't design the game, so got to play the game as it's made or don't play it at all. So, I choose play. Just with some things in D2R. I think D2R was made very, very well. Just some of the stuff I'm not a big fan of. So, Ogre Mall, that is unique. Let's go run after run now. At least we're getting stuff. I mean, Ogre Malls. Who doesn't love Ogre Malls, fellas? Love it. Love it. Smoothla said, in a little bit of time running TZ Andy, got a Sir and some other rings and jewelry and stuff. Nice. Repeating crossbow, Colossus sword, gotta be good. Oh, 4198. If that was with a socket in it, huh? If only that it got the higher enhanced damage. The increased attack speed would be so cool. So cool. Man, if that was 298.40, it'd be essentially be a cruel Colossus sword of quickness. That was, but it would have rolled rare with a socket in it, like for free already off the bat. Ooh, man. Grab that. Saffron says, unlucky in Terror Zones, good ones either when I go to sleep or when I wake up. That's how it feels sometimes, right? That's how it feels. I hate looking at the Terror Zone schedule and you're like, oh, Cheesy, Andy, Chaos, and then Fail back to back to back at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock in the morning. Great. Great, great, great. Good old battle boots. 50s. Oh, they are 50s. Look at that. Perfect alders. Those are cool. Because actually, you want to get them on the 50. I already have several pair of these, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Ones that you lose your mind, well, not lose your mind, but are super ecstatic for if you find that like early in ladder and stuff. Endurance online soon, not the worst. Yeah, it's not too bad. I guess I didn't even see that. I didn't look that far. Oh, I forgot to do some stuff here real quick. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Easy schedule. Yeah, 3. I don't know if I'll do that or not. We'll have to see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about my druid yet. Like what type of. I'm gonna. Yeah, no. I'm gonna make that doom. I'm gonna do it. Oh, SOJ unidentified. Let's go. Boom. Oh. 30 Nagel, right? 3 72 3 30. I forget what all rolls on this. I know the magic find, of course, but I don't remember what else. Attack ratings on the low side, gotcha. I mean, I already got a bunch of them anyways, and I don't really care about attack rating either way, but we'll keep rocking and rolling. 1247, huh? So I'll make the Doom as long as I have I think, what do you need, a 5-socketed, and I'll make it into Zerker, so I can use it for meleeing and for this particular build, so... Hopefully I got one. 75 is max on Nagel. All right, I don't even remember what the other one I had on there is. Not a huge deal though. Oblivion, welcome in, Yo-Yo. So you just made me throw out a perfectly rolled Nagel. Oh boy. Oh, now a High Lords. All right, High Lords is always cool. I do have several of those, so I guess kind of cool on some jewelry drops here, but nothing that's like super useful for me personally. Just being this advanced into it, so. Oh, mine was 72. Not perfect. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. 4-socketed ethereal decapitator. All right. What do you put in that? I thought death was 5. I guess I could have wrong on the number of sockets there. Oh, here's another kind of like a class specific base, making it kind of a rare item. Natalia's Mark, scissored Zwaya. So, kind of cool. Just a little cool. Maybe we'll run it out here with some good stuff. Lost a 15 Ed Great Hallberg last night. People toxic. I'm not sure. Someone ran and grabbed something before you grab it or something. Not really sure what's going on there, for sure. But took you a long time to find the Zwaya for the Grail. Yeah, I mean it is a semi. You know, it's a kind of a rare item, being an elite base and class specific. So get through. I can feel that. I can see that. What am I using to track my Grail? I don't even, it's just called Holy Grail Tracker, to be honest, and it's just a program that I don't even remember where I had seen it, where I downloaded it from, like, and to be honest, the one that I use, I don't even recommend for people anymore, to be honest. I made a video about it and I took it down because I was like, you know what, there's so many better Grail trackers out there nowadays, but I don't even worry about it because, I mean, I don't look at it ever again anymore. What do I have to find on my Holy Grail? Ethereals might, you know, I don't really have to look at it anymore. Like, do I need this one? But yeah, there's tons. Diablo Dex, I think, is a cell phone app, or there's ones where when a Grail item drops, you can connect it to your D2R single player, and when a Grail item drops, it makes like a bing sound on, so you know that a Grail item dropped. You know, look for it pretty much. So different things like that. I'm not an expert on all of those, but I've heard stories of all the different ones. Not recommending something is good advice. Yeah, it's got to be honest, you know, because I used it. I tracked my whole Grail, but there's that one website, you know, if you just type in D2 Holy Grail, and there's a website you can log into. And what's kind of cool about that website is, like, as a content creator, you can oh, little Corona here. 2 to barb skills on the helm there too, kind of neat, with my favorite green color too. That almost looks like Loki's helm. But good old Griswold's Valor, kind of neat. But yeah, the website, it has all, and I know a lot of the trackers have this, but it'll even have the exact ranges that stuff roll within, so you know, like, if it rolled like perfect or not. Like, you don't necessarily have to separately go look it up. You can look at your Holy Grail tracker and see how good it is, or how good the one is that you have on your mule somewhere, so you don't have to go find it, like that, you know. So, and plus I could put a link, and I used to do this, but I should have just stuck with that Grail tracker. But you could put a link in the description of my stream, and people can click on it and go look at my Grail and see exactly what I found, how good the item was that I found, and stuff like that. So perfect rolls Holy Grail. Ooh, hard pass on that one. Perfect rolled ethereal Holy Grail is the only thing worth looking on NATO, or on Druid Peltis 5 NATO. Sorta, yeah. I mean, I do kind of look for other stuff, but I don't think it's really worth anything. Like, if I found one that was like, you know, 5 to fissure or something, maybe. But usually for those fire stuff, you always go Raven Lore or Flickering Flame. So, like, if you're looking at rare ones there, Chris. So, oh yeah, sorry, Dareberry. Sorry, I'm getting a little behind. Trying to catch up here. Offline single player, like Saffron said there. Yeah, my apologies. Oh, where do I get all my gear? Yeah, this is offline single player. So, but everything I got here is all solo self-found. But I've been playing offline here for like a couple of years as a full-time D2 content creator, so. Doing pretty good, mild. Thank you for asking. Specific rare item you found a lot of. Lion. Let's see. Super rare item that I've found a lot of. I had some wacky, and maybe not like a lot of, I mean, relative to other people finding it and how rare it is, I think so. One day I was, you know, and I was streaming too. I streamed this live. I found Mangsong's Lesson in the pits. Unterrorized pits, right? Just a standard pit run. The next run, I found another Mangsong's Lesson. And then about 20 minutes later in the pits, I found another Mangsong's Lesson. So I found 3 Mangsong's Lessons in like less than a half hour in just a regular pit. So, Davidoff screams Sorun. I'm guessing you found one of those. Congrats. Congrats. Interials roll ethereal. No. Anything that's indestructible inherently cannot roll as ethereal. Or rude. So yeah, if you ever see a unique sacred armor and it's ethereal, you know right off the bat. You're like, wah wah. Cryptic Axe. Do it! Not ethereal. Okay, alright. 3 sockets at least? Ah, that's not 3 sockets. It's less than 3 sockets. Come on. Oh, well. We'll get them next time, boys! Unfortunate. If it was at least 3 sockets rolled good, I could use it somewhere doing something, but 1 socket, no good. De garbage. True story. Why would they make something that couldn't roll ethereal if it was indestructible? I don't know why they did that exactly. Not sure. But yeah, I would say that's one of those things that, like, if I could make a change to D2R, I would make it so that things that could roll indestructible could also roll as ethereal. I think that would be, I don't think it would really change a ton in the game, but it would just be another added, like, thing to look for, you know? A thing that would be cool to find. So. Roman said he got Tyrrells just today from TZ Andy. Hopefully I get one of those too, so. Is Warpike best ethereal 4-socket Act 2 weapon now? No, it's, most people don't really like that one for anything for the Act 2 Mercenary because it's very, very slow. I mean, you can definitely use it for something like Infinity or Obedience or something like that if you wanted to. No doubt. It's not like bad or terrible or anything, but actually a lot of people go with Ethereal Man Catcher because it's the fastest like spear or polearm class item. So you can attack super fast and yeah. Oh, Henry's good call on that one. There are some items that are indestructible that actually roll ethereal all the time. One such instance, Henry's Dream here on Twitch says Ghost Flame, which I forgot about. So yeah, I guess my rule needs a little bit of amending. Unique items that are indestructible are either always ethereal or always not ethereal. I guess would be how it'd have to be worded, huh? Oh, we got like 30 seconds. Gotta go fast. Ethereal Storm Shield would be a real find on hardcore, right? More what? Well, Razor Switch. This is the one that we found on the playthrough that we found it like, we're like, forget it, we don't need a Spirit Sword, and then instantly in Nightmare, like in Act 1 or 2 of Nightmare, we instantly found this for our teleporting sorceress. It was so nasty. Just nasty. RSC Samsa, I think, maybe, how that pronounced. Get after it, Phil. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Ancient Tunnels. Oh, that's perfect for that Max Cold Druid, right? Ooh, Ethereal Edge. Another good one there, Chris. Yeah. Another one there. Good call on that one. Let's go look at Runeword bases. I'm going to try to talk myself into making a Doom right now. No Berserk Axe here. No Zerker there. I mean, I've got to have a Zerker chilling around here somewhere, right? I got 3 Runeword base mules, so it's got to be somewhere. 68 Sandstorms, Frenetic said was his best find. Not too shabby. 4-socketed. Can't talk yourself into doing something you already said you would do. I mean, maybe I don't have a 5-socketed war. No, I don't think I have one, guys. Oh, no. I don't think I do. Shadow Killer, another one. Look at that. So yeah, we got a couple of them here. I'm like sick to my stomach already. Let me look it up. Boy, this is one that's got a pretty sizable range that is important as well. 40 to 60 minus cold damage, and it's if you get 40, the difference between 40 and 60 is a ton of damage. A ton of damage. Especially like when you're talking about minus enemy cold res. Boy, boy, boy. The thing is that this Doom with minus cold res, you don't need it on your sorceress at all. So it's literally cold, strictly cold, like Hurricane Druid. What else would even be a cold build that you would use Doom on? You don't need it on sorceress because you're of way cold mastery is. There's nothing else in the game. Arctic Blast Druid? I mean, I don't know. That's about it. I mean, I guess there could be something for Doom, the melee damage, a cold aura Zealer. Where's Doom at? Where's Doom at? Where is it at? It sucks meme item. Right. Where I can't, why can't I find it? There she is. So we're looking at Hell. So it needs an Ohm, a Low, and a Cham. For a 40 to 60 minus cold res. I mean, it has the Holy Freeze aura on it already. Act 3 Merc cold version. For a cold Zealer, you might as well run a Spirit in. Scary rune word to make. I know, right? The thing is, I have one Cham rune. I thought I had another Cham rune. Didn't I have another Cham? What happened? Maxroll says to use a Doom on a sorceress. Yeah, there's all really smart guys. Obviously, there's some stuff like on Maxroll that I don't agree with. Everyone's got their own opinion, obviously. But I couldn't imagine using a Doom on any type of cold sorceress when you could put 1 point into cold mastery and get minus like 170 cold res. So Fathom. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather use a Fathom on a cold sorceress than a Doom. But anyways, could be Andrew's paper min max instead of fun. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just differing opinions. There's nothing wrong with what they put or whatever. Just I disagree. I make the videos and stuff and have my opinions and comments on stuff. They have their website, have their videos with their comments and opinions and stuff. That's what it is. Let's go ahead and I only have one Cham. Guys, don't I have another one? Where's it hiding? Did I lose it? What happened? I have one Cham rune. I used that other Cham for the Pride, didn't I? That's what it was. I made that Pride right here. Cham, Sir, Io, Low. That's where it went. Duh. So if I use this Cham, let me look again to, I'm trying to talk myself into it. If I use that one, Metamorphosis here needs a Cham. We'll zoom her out a little bit here. Metamorphosis, if I ever find a good base for Metamorphosis, I'll need a Cham for it. Plague needs a Cham. Man, why did they put Cham in everything? Just everything has a Cham rune in it nowadays. I wish they wouldn't have added that to every rune word they ever make. Real annoying. Let's take the second rarest rune in the game and put it in every new rune word we make. A Hodge, Hand of Justice here. Which also needs a Cham rune. Don't do it, it's a trap. Trying to talk myself into it. How am I ever going to get that many Cham runes on single player? 1, 2, 3, 4. Obsession. Zod rune. I mean, that's Obsession using a Zod rune I think is fine, but why is... I guess I never realized how every rune word that they... I mean, this one was already there, but... Cham, 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 cham. I guess it wasn't really in very many rune words before, so... I mean, it's fine, I guess. Just trying to... Just whining to myself. Yeah, added a few to justify its existence. Oh my... Man. Well, the thing is, too, if I make Metamorphosis, that's specifically just for, like, shape-shifting druids, which is, like, also just as, like, niche as essentially a Doom. So it's almost not even any different. I'm never gonna probably make a Mist. I mean, yeah, Plague and Metamorphosis are relative. One's 2.4 and Metamorphosis is 2.6 patch, so the 110 is like the older patch back in the D2 days. So all right, let me know in chats, guys. Let me know in the chats. Should I make the Doom with the only Cham rune I have, or should I save the Cham? I think I know how this is gonna go. Just type it in chat. Just say Doom or save it. Doom or save it. Oh boy, not going the way I thought it was gonna go. Doom, save, save, Doom, save, Doom, Doom, save, Doom, 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 save, 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 do, 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 do. Wow, that's split right down the middle. So all the ladder only stuff, you can make on single player as well. So save it, Doom, Doom, Doom. Try Windy first. It's literally a coin flip. Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like I should just make it. I think I'm just gonna make it, because Metamorphosis is the only other thing to use the Cham for, really. I already chammed in Ariats. I made that other one that uses Cham already, that is almost hardly ever used, whatever it was, for the last build I had. In Metamorphosis, I mean, it makes Fury Druid a little bit better and stuff. Like, I gotta use the runes, right? The low's not too huge because I have a few of them. I have a couple of lows right now, and I'm probably gonna end up with a few more when I cube stuff. I'll take an Ohm off of there, so Ice Bow on Druid. I mean, I guess that is interesting. Plus skill, plus damage, plus cold, minus cold. Oh, it takes a jaw. Ugh. The thing is with the Druid, because what I'll do is we'll use the Doom in one hand, so it's like minus, like, we'll say we get a middle roll 50, minus 50, and then I put 4 facets in a Monarch. So then it, like, between the two hands, you get like minus like 70 plus 20 between the two. So Joseph says make Doom so I can make Bramble. Metamorphosis didn't feel like a game changer, says Tiago. Yeah, okay. Phil, send it. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We gotta make rune words eventually, am I right? So we need a hell, which I have one left somehow. I gotta make sure I start saving these. Hell. I got some over here. Not being able to see this. Low. And a cham. In a 5-socketed axe. And that's got to be the best base for it, I'm guessing. Berserker axe. Let me just double check all this here. Hopefully get a good roll. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you so much, Fred, for the $2 super chat. He says, send it. Yeah, I think I'm going to send it. Breath of the Dying Ogre Mole next? Jeez. Well, the thing is if there was a better use for the cham, then I would be, you know, but it's like metamorphosis or like, then there's nothing else, really. Like, I'm not going to make a plague sword, like, I don't know. Like, what am I going to do with it besides that?
Fredman donated $2 through Super Chat. Phil sent Phil. Hot pepper, hot pepper, hot pepper, hot pepper, hot pepper, hot pepper. Hot pepper,
hot pepper. Like, make a plague for the 20% lower res slap for the Act 5 mercenary or something, like. Yeah, I mean, it does have cleansing around it too, but like. Sin Claw. What's the Sin Claw? Jordan, you gotta check out my max cold damage. Check out my max cold Hurricane Druid build. You can just telestomp and drop every monster just in one. You telestomp, it just drops dead. Everything drops dead instantly, up to like players 3 difficulty. What claw for the assassin? Or oh, plague can be made in claws. Boy, I hate assassin, so boy, that's a hard pass. I wonder. Beast for Druid. I already have a beast, so. So yeah, I already have a beast, but that doesn't really use the cham or anything, so. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I keep doing this where I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'll save it for this, and then I never use them, and they sit on the mule until I have a page of runes that looks like this. And the only reason I don't have more runes over on that mule is because I just started making random rune words recently. So we're just gonna make it. We're just gonna make it. So. See, the thing is, right now I have this on it right here, the -24, but it didn't really feel like enough between this and this. You know what the thing, too, is I don't know if I have a 4-socketed Monarch. So, I think I stopped saving them, to be perfectly honest. So I may have to get one somehow. Hand of Justice Spirited, much better. No, we're just gonna do it. So for like the 2 builds that it's used for, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Hell Low Cham. Find a J-mod easy? Right. I'm kind of terrified, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about terrified, but do I want to do this? It's so expensive. I'm looking at the rune word again. Hold on. Low Cham. Axes. Low Cham. Dang it. Sometime in the near future, I'm going to be like, man, where'd that Cham rune go? And I was like, oh, I used them both in the last like week. Oh well, we'll just have to get out there and find more runes, am I right? Hell Umlo Cham. Hell Umlo Cham. Boy, this thing better. If this thing rolls anti-perfect, it's gonna be a great clip, huh? Okay, so you can't put it in here. Let's move these over here real quick. Hell Umlo Cham. Hell Umlo Cham. Okay. Berserker Axe. Jeez, I'm terrified. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. Hell Lo Cham. Ah, and it's a 42. Damn it. That sucks. For a super crazy expensive rune word to roll. Almost anti-perfect. That's Phil Luckham, I tell you. Tell you what. Boy, that sucks. That freaking sucks. That's barely better than this. I mean, it's twice as good, I guess, but... oh, well. Oh, well. Mid-ed, too. Yeah. I mean, I don't even care about the enhanced damage, to be perfectly honest. That sucks. Alright. Got the Holy Freeze aura on there. Volcano on striking. What about that? What about that? Alright, let me go grab this stuff. Chicho, if you say something like that one more time, I'm gonna permanently ban you from the channel. Don't just spam things laughing at me, okay? Everybody don't just spam things laughing at me. Like, everybody joke around one time, but spamming 4, 5, 6 times full caps, laughing, I'm gonna ban somebody if they keep doing that, alright? Chicho's, you've done that 4 times now, just spamming full caps laughing, so. Where is my sorceress? Is what it is. There you go. It's definitely disappointing, but yeah, never make any rune words. You're never gonna have any rune words, right? Can't use that. Okay, we got that. I'm gonna double check real quick on if I have a 4 open socketed something somewhere, Monarch, and I'll just stick like 4 okay cold facets. I have a bunch of cold facets too that I don't think I have any. I think I just used them all and I stopped saving them. Not yelling, but when people just spam full caps in chat, it's really annoying to me. Yeah, I haven't been saving any monarchs. So I just used my last hell rune, huh? Maybe I have one. Actually, let me check my paladin. I may have one hell rune sitting on my paladin. Possibly. Cow time. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I thought I would have one because I was trying to re-roll something, I thought. Oh, this 45 res Curse Shield I was trying to re-roll, but I didn't have any of those over here. I do need, I either need to find a Hell Rune or a Monarch. I could hit some cows or something, but Hell and TP or Doom. No, I was just gonna grab one of my random monarchs. It's like, I think I have a monarch that's like 25 FCR that I have on offhand swap, and I was just gonna zap it and use it for a 4-faceted monarch to put in Yeah, cold facets, whatever. I do have a bunch of 5/5 colds, kind of, sort of. I think I have 3 or 4. There's like a 5/5, 5/5, 4/5. There's another 5/5 cold. Or 4 cold. These aren't facets. These are all the reasonable facets I have. I mean, I got 5/5s and a 5/4. These are another thing. I've only used like 2 facets ever. So, I don't know. I might as well just use some of these, huh? Oh, wait. That's a fire. Jeez, what am I doing here? I thought I seen a cold one down here somewhere that was 5/4. Five, 3. The 4/4, I guess. Cold, cold, cold. Guess it'll have to be a 4/4, huh? That'd be fine. That'd be fun, I guess. Mercy, because I have 1 item left on my Holy Grail, and I don't feel like trying to install these mods and then having it like mess up my install and stuff, and having to spend days of, and if my install and stuff get messed up, I can't do my job, and then I can't make money and I lose my house, so I can't really afford to take advantage of those and try to have something mess up. Saw a 5/4 in there. I thought I did, but I don't see it now. I don't know where it went. 5/3. If I didn't have 1 item left on my Grail, if I was starting off, I would use one of those mods or something, or I would use some of them maybe. Another reason too is that if you use those mods, yeah, I don't see it. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's up here. If you use those mods, like you're asking, and this is, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just gonna say, like, you're asking why I'm not using the mods. If I use one of those mods, all different colors too, I like it. Rainbows, literally rainbow facets. If I use one of those mods, people hop in and go, "Oh, you're not playing real D2. These drop odds are fake." If they see loot filters and these expanded stash mods and stuff, the comments are everywhere. They're like, "Guys, don't even trust him. He's lying. These are all these mods that have higher drop rates and stuff like that." The comments will just spam all over the videos. People hop into live streams saying stuff like that all the time. So that's another reason I don't use those. I guess while I'm here, I did find this lightning facet apparently. I should just zap this out of here with a hell and a town portal to get a monarch, I think. Grandkids coming over to Stark. Nice, man. Nice. Enjoy. So I need to find a monarch or a hell rune. One of the two. See, like right here, I have a 25 FCR monarch. So if I find a hell rune, I mean, I could just hit the Countess a few times and I'll probably get a hell rune pretty quick, huh? Well, let's run a cow game. Let's just go with like a player's 3 cows. I do have Magic Find, which is gonna technically lower the chances, blah 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 blah, but I don't know where it would even be out here. I haven't ran cows with this before. Not recently, anyways. Yeah, monarch. Oh, he's immune to cold. Not this way. You have a hell rune? Where was it at? I didn't see one. The last one I seen I used on my into the rune word. While we're The stuff's getting taken out. No, for some reason on the Rocks Mule, I went over there when I was trying to reroll that 45 FCR Pally Spirit, and I grabbed like Hellrune here, Hellrune. I was like, let's grab another one. I'll find more. And then I only had one left, and I used it in this rune word. So, unfortunately. Almost forgot to hit the like button. No! Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Might. Oh no. Boy. The between this one and when I used this before, it is so much. Because when I did the build guide for it, it was like one I slapped together in Hero Editor, so it was like a perfect roll. So having that perfect roll and the Monarch is an extra 40, almost 40 to cold minus enemy cold res is like so much damage. I also did have a Nightwings on too, but the painful thing is my Nightwings is freaking terrible. My Nightwings is terrible. So I was like, a plus. It's only a 9 Nightwings is the best one I've found. I've found like 5 of them, but they've all been terrible, unfortunately. So let's let it tick off. They'll take them all down. 2020 Monarch's gonna be big too. Yeah, that is a big, yeah. Adding an extra minus 20 with a plus 20 on the damage for the cold. Yeah, because on the I actually just watched the video before I went live here of when I was messing around with that build and playing it, and literally on players 3 like I am right now, it was like the Hurricane was ticking twice and killing players 3 cows. So like, that's how much different the damage is. But I also had a Nightwings on, and you know. Maybe I'll go grab the Nightwings. The Nightwings is unfaceted too, though, so. Teleport, please. Yeah, well. Oh no, Nightwings is plus damage, so it's plus 8 to 15 damage, so, but it also has 2 to skills on it and some other stuff. Put a facet in the Nightwings as well. I mean, I should if I use it, for sure. So maybe I'd put that 4/4 facet in the Nightwings that I have. Demon Machine, okay, all right. I mean, really, I should just go run Ancient Tunnels is good for cold damage anyways. I should honestly just go run Ancient Tunnels right now instead of doing this, and kind of hope for the best there. I mean, cows is cool and all, I guess, but You blocked them G-stacks. Bit of an overreaction. Oh, okay. Watch out for that might. I get you in trouble. Bit of an overreaction, but I feel you. I feel you. Just straight up block him. I look so unique today. Unique today, huh? Wait, why is my camera so messed up here? Also, by the way. I guess it's not messed up. Thought it looked goofy, but... Pratt says, Ancient Tunnel, his main grind. It's not a bad area. Kind of a classic for cold stuff, too, right? No cold immunes down there. Alright, we'll hop out of here. I kind of don't feel like doing this, to be honest, though. Yeah, the tornadoes are annoying because they spin off random directions. I kind of get you. I kind of get you. I just kind of accept that they go off randomly, so I just like... That's why I like doing the max cold version. Because, yeah, once again, I kind of mentioned it before. When I had the best gear, on players 7 difficulty with, like, a Nightwing, faceted Nightwings and a 4 faceted Monarch over here and a really good Doom. It was once again down here. It was ticking twice down here, tick tick, and killing everything on players. Maybe it was like 3 times on players 7. So good old Ko-Rune. I don't need any more of those. So thank yeah. And on players 3 here, it would just tick once and everything would die instantly. Well, we're in Act 2. I mean, it still works pretty good. I wish it lasted longer. It lasts like 50 seconds. Oh, I do need a different mercenary too. Because since I have Doom, it already has the cold aura on it, so I don't need it. Not to mention this is cold damage on the whatchamacallit too, the Hurricane, but it only like chills them out for like a literal quarter of a second. So I kind of like to have the Holy Freeze aura up. You can't recall your message anymore. What is... Oh, like you could send a message into chat and then like delete it. Unfortunate. Oh, I missed the Grand Charm. Uh-oh. Right by the door, you say. That is very specific where it is. I guess I'll go get it real quick, since usually I don't, because it takes me forever finding them. But if you said it right by the front door, yeah. So sometimes, see, I was zooming in on the Ko-Rune that I didn't want, and I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a Prayer Mercenary. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If I don't need the Holy Freeze, the Might don't help. Maybe the Prayer Cure, because I got Prayer Cure over here too, but I didn't. I don't know why I did that, to be perfectly honest. This is the gear I want, but I wanted to... I don't know what I was thinking. Or I think I was just going to try that. That's what I'm trying to say. I was going to try that, but then I forgot. Whatever, so. Hurts your soul leaving a Ko-Rune on the ground? Yeah. Yeah, I know. But yeah, like 2.5 years into an offline single player account, you kind of get to that point. Let's get the gear. Just, you know, I never want to like throw this stuff on the ground and then my game crashes and it's like, So we'll go like that. We got the gear off. We got that set up. Yeah, maybe G. Maybe G. Laharis Zanarhi. Laharis it is.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Teleport. Grand Charm, I didn't miss it this time. Not this time. I did think about trying. It is a lot less damage. These only do 1700 damage, unfortunately. Because they kind of shotgun out a bunch of them. But I couldn't do it. Oh, 5/5 cold facet just for us to use right now. Facet's popping off today, huh? Boom! Oh! I could have used another one of those, am I right? Ooh, yeah. Nailed it. Snow Pro upgrading to a legendary Slayer ship. Appreciate you, Snow Pro. He's professional in the snow. Principal on a budget Act 2 mercenary. Principal, is that like the Amazon armor? I honestly don't even know what armor that is, kind of, sort of, so guess I can't really give you great advice, son, if that would be good or whatever. So what a call, am I right? Yeah. And I don't usually try to call it either. That was the first time, and I knew it. Definitely don't try to call it every single time. And that was the first time I was right. Definitely not. Juno says it was actually here for a video-worthy drop. Yeah, the last, with the Fury Druid, the drops were coming pretty slow, to be honest, so. They're gonna pick up here, though. What? Hold up real quick, this is important. Oop, I gotta run upstairs real quick. I'll be back hopefully in like 60 seconds. Okay? Hopefully in like 60 seconds. Just don't you dare go anywhere. Oh, I'm exhausted all already. I'm exhausted. So sorry, fellas. I'm not really that tired. I'm exaggerating, but just had a delivery. I had to go upstairs and take care of real quick. My apologies. I know, rookie streamer here. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. I looked at my phone real quick. It was like, I gotta go to the bathroom apparently, because I looked at my phone. Leveled up too. Look at that, fellas. Let's go. The thing is, I have 2 points. I couldn't get down to bear yet. I need more levels to get a point down to bear. So, I guess I can put points in working down to it. I maxed out all the damage skills over here. So I maxed all this stuff out. Not Arctic Blast, but these ones. Shape-shifting, nope. We got, I decided to max this out. I should probably get one to, should have went 1 to bear and brought up a bear and then just put the other points here. Or really, yeah. Probably should have done that, to be honest. But too late now. I can swap the mana too. The mana might be able to be swapped as well. Because there's an amount of, I don't have an insight on, so the mana can run out, but it looks like it's sitting pretty, so. I don't even know why my mana isn't dropping literally at all. I must be forgetting about something. I'm not even sure why when I teleport and cast these. They only cost 10, I guess, so. If you just have enough mana, your mana regeneration just keeps it up all the time. So I think I actually probably should take some out of the energy I put in there. But also my life doesn't drop ever either, so... yeah. Punch barb, no weapons allowed. Need some crushing blow, right? Passion said he's thinking about respecking to Mosaic from Lightning Trap Assassin. I mean, it's definitely way stronger, right? But how's the Doom treating you? Right now, man, I wish it rolled better. I wish it rolled better, but you know, you can see it if you telly stomp them and tick, 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 tick. This one I have to shoot some stuff at, but I wish it would just be at like 2 ticks and it killed everything, but it's taking a couple more sometimes. Because the idea is with the max cold, you shouldn't have to really cast any tornadoes unless you a champion. You telly stomp the champion and you only shoot at the champion to kill him because he's gonna have more health. But everything else gets nuked by the well, if I had the right weapon out, that might be beneficial. This is taking like 3 or 4. With the faceted Nightwings and the four faceted Monarch, it will boost it up even some more here, but I did make Doom, yeah, and of course it did not roll good. Almost anti-perfect, so typical. I mean, offline single player, impossible to come by runes. We're gonna take a chance here, make something. I mean, I will say, of course, you know, gotta be honest here, the Pride I made the other day rolled almost perfect, so I mean, you can't always only get perfect gear, right? So Soul Reed, what's going on? How was the Terrorized Andy? Got some good stuff, but it was mostly stuff that was, you know, kind of how it always is when you get the rare uniques. It's not necessarily stuff you need, so, but we got some stuff, so a couple exciting things. Green. Man, I almost want it to be one of each of those colors, though. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna do I don't know, I kind of want it to be one of each color, though, for an extra -1 to cold res. Would you sacrifice 1 cold res for it to look a little bit cooler? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, it rolled so small. So I'm sure you know. You pretty much know most stuff in the game here. It rolls between 40 and 60, and it for the cold minus cold damage, cold res. I mean, it rolled 42. So you wouldn't sacrifice the -1 to look cooler? Looks first, says Saffron, right? Cooler equals better, obviously. The thing is, too, is that minus enemy cold res, like 1% is probably like hundreds of extra damage. Oh, Grand Charm. Not a perfect Sunday, though. Better it looks, the better it functions, right? Everybody knows that. That's why when you go golfing, you wear like nice slacks and a polo and stuff. The better you look, the better you golf. I mean, it's the same thing in D2, right? The better you look, the better you'll perform. It's science. There you go, Fred. Yeah, just roll a cheap one until it rolls real bad. Just the law of averages is that the next one would be good, right? That's like gambler's fallacy right there. Well, it just rolled 00. It just rolled 0 and then 00 and then 0, then 00 again. Roulette couldn't possibly roll a 0 again, could it? It's not possible. Statistically, it wouldn't happen. And no. Golf really is a fashion show for men. Kinda, right? Yeah. Everyone's got like $140 pair of pants and like a $110 polo and these bright ass colored shirts and stuff. That's completely legit true story. Fashion show for men. Put the 5/5 in the Nightwings. That's the thing I was thinking too, is because that's probably exactly what I was gonna do. I thought that for a second. Whichever one, like if I put all the 5/5s in the Monarch, which then I'd put the 4/5 in the Nightwings, and vice versa. So the only thing it sucks that my Nightwings is so bad. I can't believe I found like a few of them, and they've all rolled like 8 or 9, where that's like anti-perfect. I think it's 8 to 15 on a Nightwings, I believe, is the roll. And yeah, I believe I found 3 of them, and 2 were 8 and 1 was 9, which is just as expected, I should say. Applying binomial distribution on non-random events. I suppose. I don't know exactly what that means there, Saffron, but something like that. Shockingly, lightning actually does strike the same place quite often there. Yeah. Yeah, Snow Pro, that's a true story. Looking at the board doesn't give you any indication of what's going to come next. Yeah, it's more of just something to make you feel better, that you're not just randomly throwing money on the roulette board, that there's actually some reason that you're giving your chance a better chance to win, when really it's just, nope, you're just throwing money down there, and if you put it on black, and, you know, just because red just rolled, it doesn't mean black's coming next. Oh, a little summon Necro Skiller, alright. Talking about gambling here. Pretty much Diablo 2 is gambling. You just pull the slot machine lever, kill the monster, something dropped off. But we don't need any more of those. Snowpro said he watched some dude lose like 100 grand on 28 red in a row. He was probably doing he was martingaling black, and he went all the way up to 100 grand. Oh boy. Don't do that. Yeah, D2 you always win. It's free gambling is what it is. You don't have to put any money in, just you put time in. $28 red in a row. Now that's crazy. I don't regular casinos at all. I'm not really a gambler myself. But I definitely have never seen 28 reds in a row, so. Oop. That's pretty crazy. I've seen it where it was like in the double digits, but. I mean, how would you even put that much down? I feel like you would be way over the table limit, max bet limit. Like, he must have been at one table betting, and then he, like, reached the table max on his martingale, and then got up and walked over to a more expensive table and sat down. That's crazy. Francisco says doesn't gamble much either. Stuff's crazy. Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. Really. I haven't really gambled at all. It's been years, really. We went to the casino. My wife likes playing some slot machines and stuff, and I don't even know how, but she always ends up money, really. Not always, but I bet you 2 out of 3 times she like doubles her money. So in the long run, she's like always ends up. I don't even know how she does it, but because it's like slot machines, you know, but somehow, I don't know. But usually I would either try to do blackjack or roulette, but not very often. Maybe a half dozen times at most, and 4 of the times I walked away down like most of the money I had. And then one time I know I walked away up like $30. And then another time I won like 100 or 150 bucks or something, like, you know, sitting down with like 100 or something, or 200 or something like that. Nothing, not like a ton of money, but so long in the long term I am down, but like I said, it's out of just not that many times. Some roulette boards these days are 000. Yeah, I've heard someone say something about that, but I've never seen it before. If there was a 000 board, there was 0% chance I would sit down at that table. There's no way. Double is crazy enough. Apparently in European countries, or some European countries I should say, I don't know if it's all of them, but there's a European wheel that like you're only allowed to have one, like green, called the European roulette board. So I assume that there's some law over there that, you know, in the United States they don't care as much about the consumer as they do in other countries. They care more about the businesses making money. So, but yeah, they definitely should only, for a game like roulette, they honestly should not be allowed to have more than one, like, you know, one green essentially. But oh well. They lower the amount for hitting blackjack nowadays. Okay, did they? I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow this stuff too much. So didn't know that they did that, because they usually pay 1.5 on a blackjack, right? Or do they not pay 1.5 on a blackjack anymore? So Saffron says never seen the 00. Yeah, that's like all they have in the United States. Saffron is all 00 wheels, which is super annoying. What do we got? It's almost 2 o'clock. I wonder what was the next terror zone. Let me glance at it real quick. I got her up right here. Tristram. Pretty weak area. Yeah, maybe I'll just go do that too, huh? Yeah, we'll just keep rocking terror zones, I guess, with this, till I get either find a 4-socketed Monarch or a Hell Rune. One of the two. Maybe that's something I'll do, because usually I get up in the morning and I try to do some stuff, quote unquote, work wise. Maybe I'll try to get a Hell Rune in the morning. That's super easy and laid back. Just spam the Countess for like a minute and see if I can get one. Oh, can't find a Hell Rune, but we made up for that I just used, huh? Ooh, yeah. Little mid rune. Love to see it. Love to see it. So guys, speaking of roulette, so I've been watching these YouTube videos, right? The perfect roulette system. You can't lose money. You always win. You just put, we'll talk about it in, we'll just say one unit. So we'll just say a $10 table, like a minimum $10 bet for the quarters and the colors and stuff. You put $10 on 2 different thirds, so a 20 total bet. If you lose, you add $10 to each, right? So then $20 in each one, right? Guaranteed. You gotta. It's called the Fibonacci system, or there's some other ones that are similar. The Holy Grail system, stuff like that. Infinite budget. Win by doubling on black and red. Yeah, the Martingale system. That's what Snowpro was saying. He's seen a guy that got he bet black every time, and the wheel spun 28 reds in a row, and the guy lost almost 100 grand. He said. Yeah, the table limits will get you. Well, that's what I was saying. You martingale it until the table limit, and then you go to a higher stakes table, and then you sit down and keep martingaling up from the next. See what I'm saying? I would never do it, but technically, you'd have to have something crazy like 28 in a row, or some crazy thing like Snowpro just said a minute ago. Where was this at? I forget the way some of you people might have heard of it, the Fibonacci method. So with the thirds putting $10 on it, you add 1 unit, so you go from 1 unit to 2 units if you lost on the first one, and then you go to 3, and then you go to 5, and then you go to I forget the number. I'd have to print off the thing, but it's essentially like the martingale, except you win 2/3 of the time, because you're covering 2/3 of the board instead of half the board. Where was the thing at? It's foolproof. Foolproof. It must have been over here, huh? There she is. One eternity later. What does Doom do for a wind druid? The hurricane is, there's cold damage on the hurricane, so. If you can get enough minus enemy cold res and plus cold skill damage, like on players 3 like this, you can just like, it just ticks off one time and kills everything. I didn't quite get a good enough roll, to be honest, on my whatchamacallit. I also need to get on, if I want to go with the max damage version, which I kind of want to do, but kind of don't. Faceted Nightwings and a 4 faceted Monarch. Kind of the idea, but is it fill proof though? There you go. Yeah, it is true, Saffron. Yeah, you only win your first basis bet, so your amount's going up and up and up, and eventually you could be at a point where you're betting like, you know, like you start off at 10 and 10, and you could be betting like 300 on the two sides, and then when one does hit, you'll win $10, but then you reset it again. That's the idea. But yeah, you are right. It is, you know, if you hit a bazillion in a row that are losers, you're gonna be having a real bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. Get that Cheryl's Might today? I hope. This guy. He's got too much life. Little Sunday. Not perfect. Perfect or bust. Yeah, I was hoping to get the cold damage up for this, so it'd be the easiest build of all time, where I could just teleport around and not look at the screen at all and kill all the monsters. That's kind of what I was going for. A 3 circlet full of facets would be the best. Maybe. Because the Nightwings, if you got a 15 Nightwings with a facet, it'd be 20 minus 5. So, but plus you get 2 to skills on it. I could socket this and put 2 facets in it, huh? If I got 2 sockets, that is. Minus res is better. Yeah. Is that true, Snowpro? Is that true? Pays them full time. I'll tell you what, when I make enough money to be able to pay someone full time to be a mod, I'll pay people to be full time mods. So how about that? How about that? Gamble some cornets? Eh. Too much work. Always kill Griswold? Eh. Nope. Always skip Griswold. Takes 7 years to kill Griswold. I'll kill him one time just to... You say he always drops superior bases, huh? Rough. Snowpro really pushing for me to pay him, huh? Really pushing.
I can't carry you.
Maybe not 100% of the time. Maybe not. Maybe not 100. Yeah, he just takes way too long to kill. We'll do it one more time here. Oof. Superior base, look at that. Superior, look at that. Called it. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate Griswold. It takes forever to kill. Only drops 3 items. Drops those items that just always... They're just always bad. I don't know. In my experience, they always seem bad. Just me. Just me. Okay, empty map. Okay, cool. I didn't want to kill any monsters anyways. Finally, we found some. We found some. Jeez. Love the Wind Druid. It's a little different. I'm trying to get the cold damage end pumped up a bunch so I can just kind of like, you know, just teleport around, not AFK it, but you know what I mean, just telly stomp, wait 1 second without even having to throw tornadoes. But Rabid Retro talking about making my Doom that didn't roll great. I should have walked away and then came back to do it because I was too conflicted. I don't know. I don't really believe in superstitious stuff like that. Sometimes I'll say stuff like that joking around, but I don't really believe in it. The negative energy of me being conflicted caused it to roll bad or something. If that's, I think that's kind of what you were saying, maybe. Not really my my go-to. Wind Druid is hammered in at home. Yeah, I mean, sort of, but you get more, you got a little more AoE, right? Here, we're accidentally taking him out. He's halfway there already. This is a chance. He didn't drop anything. Flying axe, crossbow. Okay, yep. I killed him 3 times, nothing good dropped. That means he can't drop anything good and he's bad. Science. 30, 24, both not perfect, so I mean, I'm not gonna use that, I guess, so. Is cold damage the way to go? Is it the way to go? I mean, the way you worded that, the way to go. Like, is it faster clearing and more powerful than Wind Druid? If you have, like, the best gear for the cold damage with the Hurricane, like, you just don't have to... That is 300 enhanced damage. 316. Kind of interesting. You could up it. Nothing else rolled good, though. I have several of these that are already higher than that, too. But it's kind of interesting. It's an interesting roll, right? But even though I could double up it to a phase and whatever, we'll just toss it, I guess. So yeah, kind of what I was going for is a, you know, one where usually it would tick on players 3, it would just tick one time and kill everything if you have the highest cold, you know what I mean? But here it's taken like 3 or 4 even without having, with the Doom rolling so bad, not having a Nightwings on, not having a 4-socketed Monarch with 4 facets in it, you know, all that stuff, so. So it's just kind of the build I was going for, I guess. Chris says, doesn't know if he's ever upped a rare item. I only have a few times, just a few times. Immune to cold, who does that? Yeah, generally, if you go with the max cold one, kind of the strat or whatever, I was mentioning it earlier, but you essentially kind of look for the champion in each pack, which these ones don't have champions, so I would just tell you it's not the main one I want to kill, like the resurrector guy. And you hit him with the tornadoes real quick, just throw 1 or 2 of them, it'll take them out, and then the hurricane will chop everything else out, so. Physical Sunday? No, you don't really, because the hurricane does all that cold damage, so you don't really need one. This was kind of a build that people played kind of back before Thunder Charms, because it's essentially kind of dual spec. The tornadoes are physical and the hurricane's cold, so. And they all synergize with each other, like your the hurricane, the tornado, and your cyclone armor all synergize. They're all synergies of each other, so. Yeah. Yeah, because even the max cold damage one and the max cold damage druid and the tornado druid, the skill tree is exactly the same. It really is just like what gear you put on it. Best chip gem finder in the game. I would think that one of the Oridins would be the best. I've heard people say that before, but I feel like one of the Oridins running around in like normal difficulty would be the best, but I can't. I'm gonna say it. I don't really farm chip gems ever, so. Which character you recommend? Soul find hardcore to 99. Don't want to play Summon Necro. Well, I'm just gonna have to speculate here. That's not something I generally ever do. So hardcore self-founding to 99. I mean, probably like a paladin of some kind, Hammerden or Fist of the Heavens, I guess, but probably just a standard Hammerden. Once you get that like fully decked out, you're pretty unstoppable, right? There's going to be obviously a ton of options, so. But I would just speculate with that one. Did I see a small charm in there? Sure did. I have no scrolls of identify. Francisco said rocking level 60 hardcore barb at the moment. Nice. Yeah, barb's probably a tough one there, hardcore. I know, even just for myself, always seems kind of a struggle bus on a playthrough. And then leveling endgame too, just the AoE isn't fully there, am I right? But how'd the Doom roll, Jay? Real bad. Almost anti-perfect. Of course. Of course it did. But it is what it is, I guess. Another Grand Charm. He must be immune to physical, letting the cold tick off there. Oh yeah, I should probably go get some scrolls of Identify. Keep forgetting. What, there's two monsters here, 2 monsters there. Rough. Brutal indeed, Jay, yeah. When you use a bunch of high runes on offline single player and it rolls super bad, but what you get, am I right? Oh, Griax, gotta check it. Saffron says got an anti-perfect face, still hasn't gotten over it. Yeah, I mean, I'll get over it. I'll find more runes here. We'll find more runes in no time. Also, not to mention, I'm gonna find Tyro's Might here in just momentarily, so the Holy Grail will be over. I won't even think about it again, right? Won't even worry about it. Won't even worry about it. Give me one super quick second. Ah, yes. I can retire after that? Well, I don't know about that. Retire from the Holy Grail, yeah. 261 says Fred, not rerolling another one. Yeah, no, I mean, I would take that. I do have a better, like, right here, I got a 422, so. I do have a better one that rolled 4-5 something, I think, but I just didn't feel like looking for the other one. And I mean, yeah, it's not like I need it. Like, my health and mana never dip literally ever at all, so. I think when I was in the cows, it dipped down every once in a while, but with the hurricane stunning everything like it does, and then the hit recovery from the tornadoes, if I hit stuff with that, everything dies so fast, it's not really a problem. Oh, there was a Colossus sword there. Darn it. Just make all of the rune words? Yeah, having all of the runes is the problem, Shane. Like, getting, like, several Zod, like a few Zod runes and, like, 7 Cham runes to make all the rune words. That's kind of the problem. Yeah. You know. A deal with Blizzard to turn off Tyrell's Might so I can stream longer. No, I mean, I would just, after the Holy Grail's done, I'm just gonna do, like, something else. Something else that seems fun. I might even, I keep saying I'm gonna dip into doing it, but then I just don't. Like some of the other things that are in Diablo 2. Whether it's playing some hardcore, or, like learning map reading better and stuff like that, and but then I just never get around to doing it. Hardcore Holy Grail, yeah. Hardcore Ethereal Holy Grail for sure. That's what's coming next. No doubt. If you don't have a last wish, do you even play D2? I mean, yes. Last wish, too expensive. Very, very too expensive. Spell rune. Don't need one of those. I got a little list. I lean up and look down like this. I have a piece of paper with kind of like some lower runes written on it that I need to save. Yeah, Hell Rune. I need a bunch of them. I have that written on there from before even. Never have enough Ral runes, right? True story. Ral runes and amethysts. Of the perfect variety. Last wish is the best, though. Saffron, I know you better than that. I know you better than that. You're the grief's better than last wish person. Thought I seen something flying through the air there. Guess I was confused. Thought I seen a monarch flying through the air, but grief does more damage. Well, what other things important in D2 besides damage? That's it. That's all that matters. More damage, more damage. Magic Find and damage. That's it. Oh, Last Wish has Magic Find on it? Never mind. It is better, actually. It actually is better. Man, my back is killing me right now for some reason. I'm gonna have to stand this sucker up. My goodness. I usually don't say nothing, but man, Llama hopped on to stream and about 70 people left between Twitch and YouTube left. That's crazy. Half the viewers left. Went to go watch Llama. Crazy. No big deal though. Just pointed out because I thought it was crazy. Traitors, yeah. They ain't the real slayers, right? The real slayers stick around. Ooh. Last Wish and a Colossus Blade. That's a tough sell for me. That's a tough sell. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use that before, so. Not that it can't be good, but just you'd have to be incredibly rich because the trade value would be like not there. You wouldn't really be able to find people to trade it to you, right? Ride or die. There's another ride or die. That's another good roulette system right there. Actually, ride or die. There you go. Sure, we'll take out some of these guys out here. Why not? Bunch of monsters around. They could drop me a rune or something. Don't trade it, use it to slay demons. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got you, but for that much cost, like if you ever wanted to switch your build or something, and then you're sacrificing 3 jaws that you can never trade, like they just like disintegrate essentially. Because usually, like, if you make a grief, unless it rolls really bad, it's going to be worth at least the low rune you put in it, right? But I feel like if you made a Last Wish in a Colossus Blade, you wouldn't even be able to trade it for anything. So, I mean, you get what I am saying. Pop out of there. Mark making peace out. Waste of the enhanced damage. Let me look up. I kind of know Last Wish there. Yeah, you got all that enhanced damage. Might. Crushing blow. Huge. Swords, hammers, axes. Last Wish, Zerker Axe, right? Berserker Axe, that's where it's at. Last Wish. Wait, how? Oh, it's got 6. Last Wish Thundermaw. Think I won't do it? Havoc says that the Zerker X is goated. Yeah, I could see that being a good option, I suppose. That's a large amount of crushing blow, though, too, huh? Didn't I see? Okay, yeah, I was thinking about too many things all at once, not thinking about the items that we're dropping. Indestructible. That's not good. Rocks, welcome in. Superior Crystal Sword, there you go. Where it's at. Thundermaw too slow. Think of all that damage, though. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. 230. Wow. Forget that guy. Come on. Defender. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Don't forget, fellas, make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Fred said he likes the Etnax. Interesting. Saffron saying he likes the Last Wish paired up with the Grief. Yeah, that is definitely one I've heard for sure. But yeah, Last Wish just being so expensive, I never get around to using her. Grief just so cheap, right? Grief is like the spirit of high-end sword rune words. It's too cheap relative to the other stuff. You'd have to make a Colossus Blade Grief too. You can't stand having two different weapons on your character. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but Psychonauts just hoping for a key. Yeah, he's annoying. Yeah, the summoner. Booge, what do I think about the new class in D4? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked into it. I didn't watch any of the. I didn't look anything into it about it. Didn't watch anything. So I don't really have an opinion on it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, wasn't sure what my opinion was, but I kind of honestly think the Barb looks cooler with two different weapons, to be honest. Kind of, sort of. Ooh, another Langer. Let's go. Chris saying like the BK swords with the two different sides is a vibe. Nice. Best boss for Mara's on single player? I don't know if you can get Mara's from Andy. Probably Mephisto technically. I don't know that I've ever found one Mara's from Mephisto though, but I don't do a ton of Mephisto farming for a very long time, so I can't really remember for sure. I think I remember finding Mara's from Mephisto now that I think about it, but not one for sure. I'd have to Squick. I'd have to look it up. So A couple people said you can definitely find Mara's from Mephisto, so if I had to guess, it's probably Mephisto. Is the best, like, boss odds. Not in Nightmare. No, I don't believe Nightmare. Can you get a jaw from LK chest? No. So Shane, the highest you can get is a Burr rune from the lower Karas chest. Double axe. Let's go. We gotta do better than that. It's been a minute. Haven't shouted it out a lot today. Gotta give a huge shout out, huge thanks to PC Bros. If you're in the market for a pre-built PC, check the description. Use my link over to PC Bros. Check out their pre-built PCs. See what you think of them. Use my link and use code SweetPhil, no space there at checkout. Get a little discount on a pre-built PC. I do get a small commission from that as well, so it is a way to support the channel. So, PC Bros. Official PCs of the Deep. And we'll take them out this time. One eternity later. For that. For that. Chaos Sanctuary, the go-to for the high runes. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Chaos Sanctuary is definitely one of the go-tos. Since you have those, whatever they're called, that are technically ghosts, the casters, I guess they're called. Tons of density, good size, so yeah. Do I watch The Boys? I do not. Nope. I don't know what streaming service that's on. I obviously have heard of it, but I've never watched it before, and I don't know what service it's on, so it's probably on Peacock or something that I don't get. Or like Apple TV or something. I don't know, actually it sounds like it's something that I've seen before, like it was on one of the streaming services I have actually. But maybe I just never watched it. I don't know. Oh, it's on Prime? Yeah, I mean, we do have Prime, so I guess I just never watched it for some reason. Not ethereal. It's solo good? Probably means so good, I'm guessing, huh? Yeah, I've heard it's good reviews or whatever, so heard people talk about it in good reviews or whatever, but yeah, because it's like superheroes, but they're like corrupt or something, right? Or they're like partially corrupt, or they're like regular people, so they're like flawed. It's not like Superman, like dun 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 dun. I don't really know the full premise, but that's what I thought I got the gist of from seeing people talk about or hearing people talk about it and stuff. So Phil comes off as a type that doesn't like superhero shows. Not particularly, really. I mean, we were just me and the wife are kind of wrapping up that on Netflix Arrow, which is a superhero show. So, but it's all right. It's not my favorite, but the most honest mechanic, Adishesh. What's going on? Welcome in. I don't mind this, like the superhero movies and stuff, but they're not really my favorites. I mean, to be honest, I don't really watch a ton of movies anymore, no matter what. Watch YouTube videos, pretty much. I mean, there is one superhero show that I did really like. That one superhero, the show's called Dexter. You heard that one? He's my favorite superhero. Too expensive to go see movies? True story. You see, you know me. You know me. Too expensive. Oh, 31 res, Vortex. Too low. But serial killer? No, 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 no. He rids the world of bad guys. What are you guys talking about? He's superhero that gets rid of bad guys. Last season was bad. Yeah, it happens sometimes there, Sunil. It happens sometimes. G-Sex says, why would I like a superhero show when I am a superhero, right? I just live it all day, every day. Saving Sanctuary over and over again. A few people saying Dexter was a real good show. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was rewatching that one. It's on Netflix right now. Giving a little rewatch. I'd watched it through a couple of times, but you know, when it's been like several years since you've seen it, you're like, oh, I forgot about that. Like, oh yeah. So. Making a prequel for the show for Dexter. I know that they made that series. I never did see it yet, but it was like Dexter. It was like a post. Well, it was like some number of years after he ran away or whatever, and like escaped. But I never did see it. So New Blood, New Blood maybe. Yeah. That sounds right. Never did see it. Epilogue? I mean, maybe. I don't really know the names for it, so solid 3 out of 5. Not great, but that's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, with those kind of things, I mean, it's never going to be a 10 out of 10. Like, the show is great, and then they made, you know. What'd you guys think? I don't know how it was received or whatever, or critically or anything like that. The Breaking Bad movie that they made with, you know, Jesse essentially after the series was over, like what he did after and what happened to him after, you know, Walter White was gone or whatever after the series ended. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but what'd you guys think of that one? Movie was okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was at too, right? Kind of what I thought. So El Camino, there you go. We got a couple of greats, a whole bunch of it was okay. So Attack on Titan, best show of all time. I've heard the name Attack on Titan, but I thought it was a movie. I didn't even know it was a show. So interesting is about all I can say. Not really sure. Gold wrap. Oh, maybe not that legendary. Almost legendary. No time to watch TV. Got to keep slaying. Ooh, right? There you go. There you go. The War Scepter. Ooh, Shock Sanctuary. No. No. It's almost 3 o'clock, huh? How's the Grail hunt going? It's going. Still can't find that Tyrell's Might, Nate Dog, unfortunately, but it's going. Sloth said been watching Dexter. It's actually not bad yet. No, Dexter's awesome. Dexter's pretty decent show. So real great show. Fred, so he feels a solid 10 out of 5. Oh boy, nice. Wow. All right, fellas, looks like this is going to be the final run here. Appreciate y'all joining me. Hopefully we get some good luck here on the final run. Don't forget, huge thanks to the PC Bros for sponsoring the streams. Check out the link in the description on YouTube. Use code SweetPhil. Get a discount on a pre-built PC. Young Phil, what's going on? You caught me on the final run, fella. Caught me on the final run. Thank you for hopping in, though. Come on. We can get it. Something good here. Not doing TZMF. Nah. Not gonna stay on to do that right now. I'll have to hop off and work on a video or something, I think, so. PC Bros for the win! So, alright fellas, appreciate you. Thanks for joining me. The 70 something here on YouTube. 70 people here on YouTube. I'm 40 over on Twitch. So, thank you guys so much. Peace out.